Hi, welcome back. Thank you for being here. I look really festive, but I am going to talk about serious stuff, so let that be known. I mentioned in my last video that my parents were arguing a lot. Like a lot. My parents always had a hard time managing money. My mom is still an artist, and she never has had like stable income. And my dad worked really hard and was able to make some good money. But when you work for yourself, you don't have taxes taken out of your paycheck. And so it was always behind, almost to the point of like having our property taken away. Anyway, there was not ever enough like money to pay taxes and to pay like general bills. We relied on a lot of credit cards, and I know there was a lot of credit card debt. And I don't know exactly what all was going on with my parents. Just thank goodness. I knew way too much as it was. But I knew that my dad could say unkind things when they argued, and my mom was not generally someone to listen and wait for a full explanation. It was so clear that there was so much overwhelm happening because of all of this that my mom, especially, because my dad was never really like that involved. And then eventually, before they divorced, they were able to put the stone on the outside, and they were able to get the septic tank. And then they divorced, and then, yeah, we had to sell the property after I graduated high school. My dad had moved out before then, so I lived alone in this house with my mom for like 2 years because my sister had gone to university at this point. I can't go into too much detail here. It was clear she was overwhelmed. I didn't feel like she had capacity to understand any of the things I was going through, because I also didn't know how to say how intensely lost and awful and kind of hopeless I felt at that time. Felt like everything was falling apart. I could see my parents' dreams that they had worked for 20 years gone. It's very sad knowing that your parents' dreams are not gonna work out for them. Seeing them divorce, seeing their dream property go away. My dream property, I loved running around that place and knowing I wasn't gonna be able to go back ever again. So yeah, in the span of 2 years, my sister moved out, my parents divorced, we learned we were gonna lose the property, and then I had to go off to college the moment we sold.